Hello everyone, welcome to Table Talk with Anashka, and this is episode 3. Well, I have a very exciting guest for you today, and I am sure that as many interviews you have had so far, you're going to enjoy this one the most because we have Mr. Bhatti over here. So Hamza, I think most of the people watching the show already know you. Okay? You have done tremendous work in video blogging and YouTubing and making the kind of content which is kind of fun to watch. So this is a very brief introduction of Hamza Bhatti, but I'm sure that as we move forward, you're gonna know more exciting things about him. So Hamza, pehle to let me tell all of you that it's his birthday today, and before I invited him to the show, I didn't know, and just today morning I found out that it's his birthday today. So I have him, birthday little cakes for him. So first of all, I'm going to wish you a very happy birthday. Kitne saal ke ho gaye?
Thank you so much. I have turned 29 today.
Wow.
And it's, a lot of people, and I've had this,
close to 30s, huh?
No, the 30s, like right next to the corner, or main hamesha say, for me, I mean, age is, when they say age is just a number, Anashka, mere liye, it has really been that thing, because I can assure you that I started living when I left my corporate job. So I was actually having this discussion before as well, and my friend says, "Ki haan bhai, kya scene hai?"
Nee, this is something very interesting. Thank you for bringing up that point. A few days back, I was mentoring an event, and there I said the same thing, that you are not into your practical journey unless you start working. So far, whatever you have studied, whatever jobs you have done, I think it's just to, keep the, कहते हैं ना, जिंदगी का पहिया चलता रहे. It's just for that. And since the day you find your passion, the day you realize कि आपने क्या एक ऐसा moment होता है life में, ठीक है, कि अब मैंने जिंदगी में ये करना है. I have to do this thing. What was that moment for you? Okay, so when you decided, okay, Hamza Bhatti is gonna be.
There are two stages. मैं कहता हूँ start how I actually started. So basically, my journey as a video creator it started way back when I was in my university. When I say way back, it's actually in 2012. I remember the first time our English teacher, she gave us a project and said, "कि अच्छा यार बात सुनो कि English का है, but make a video out of it." Like, how can you have a video for just an English project? And then we realized, not just the English, even, maths ke alawa, all 4 subjects, they're like videos banao. Like, dude, we can shoot videos on our phones or whatever. How do we edit those videos? So I remember कि यार हमने कहा कि हमजा अब जो है ना खुद सीखो वरना कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. I remember those 2 days, weekend पे, Saturday and Sunday, I sat down. I started watching these YouTube tutorials. 48 episodes का वो था. I watched all of them, और 2 days में मुझे editing के basics सारे आ चुके थे.
Oh my God, that's great. So you are putting focus on a point that one can groom himself.
Oh yeah.
You are your own teacher, whether it's like for skills or for other lessons in life.
Exactly. YouTube is the place to be. People, we honestly, our generation, especially our generation, I feel like we've taken it for granted, because YouTube is that one place which has all of it. तो मैं honestly ये believe करता हूँ कि मैंने जितना online YouTube से सीखा है उतना मैंने real world में शायद नहीं सीखा.
That's very true. हम तो आजकल की जो generation है, we consider Google and YouTube or gurus and main mentors in life, and उसमें जितने लोग नजर आते हैं, they are also our mentors.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's pretty much right. So coming to this exact discussion and coming to the next phase of it, from what I realize is that you are also an advocate of life through skills, not through experience, not through education, system and all that stuff. Like, yes, skill and experience, how much you refine a particular skill. And how do you believe that, how important is it to create a skill set, to realize what you're good at, to find out what you're good at? How do you, channel all these?
First of all, I mean, of course, Anashka, for me, it's been a lot of experiments in my life. Like for the first 2 years when I graduated, I was like, you know what, I was going to experiment. And then I realized what I was actually good at. After I knew that, this is the thing that, okay, you know what, अब मैं इस काम में, इस field को मैं पकड़ना चाहता हूँ. Then I realized that I needed a really diverse किस्म का skill set in that. उसी चीज में रहते हुए.
So you had to be good at graphics. You had to be good at
marketing yourself. You
marketing.
Have to be good at talking it in front of the camera. Believe me, this thing it's so difficult once it's in front of your face.
It took me a while.
Exactly. I can because what people still think कि what कोई भी चीज है तो हम बस start करेंगे तो फौरन नहीं आते. Exactly कि लोग people expect too much. I feel like people expect too much.
Which is good actually. It helps you improve.
Exactly. But then again, जितना आप एक्सपेक्टेशन का लेवल ज्यादा कर देते हो उतना ही फिर आप जब फेल करते हो तो आप उतने ही नीचे गिरते हो. आई फील लाइक यू स्टार्ट ऑफ स्लो बट यू बिल्ड ऑन समथिंग. तो स्किल सेट मेरे लिए हमेशा ये रहा कि वंस आई रियलाइज कि मैंने लेट्स से यूट्यूब या व्लॉगिंग के अंदर जाना है या डिजिटल मार्केटिंग करनी है तो फिर मैं रेलेवेंट चीजों की skill set बनाऊं. And that is how I've been able to build a subscriber base of almost 500,000 people.
That's very good, and it's huge accomplishment for him. Let's come to the the event that you were called to, European event.
Yeah. So well, basically there was a worldwide competition by the European Union, and so there were over 20 people who were about to get selected for that from all across the world. And Pakistan was supposed to be represented by one person. Somehow I was the one person who won it for Pakistan.
I remember the night we were voting.
and well, that thing happened. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to Belgium for my event, and I made a video on that. Basically explaining what had actually happened. And that video currently has 2 million views right now.
Exactly. That's beautiful.
And that is one thing I realized that. If you compare this one video, I made this video in, believe me, just 1 hour. And if you compare this to the video which actually won the European Union competition, it took me a week. So this is what I want to give your audience this message as well, that you need to experiment, keep on trying different things, because this is how you will learn. You'll never know, you probably will end up working 2-3 weeks on one project and you just make one video afterwards, which is just because you have refined your skills to a level that just one video which you made in just 1 hour can have such an impact.
Okay, Hamza, now let's come to the very interesting part of my show. And this is called Deep Shit segment. Okay, so here I'm going to ask you some intriguing questions which probably haven't been asked from you on camera. Okay. So okay, Hamza, tell me that one weakness of Hamza Bhatti that always puts you in trouble.
I'm way too emotional at times. Emotions have been able to, they've been just my one enemy who have always come in the way. Because I feel like I feel so much, I feel too much about people. If I feel like someone needs my help, I would leave my own work and say, oh, you know what, I need to help you first. So, I mean, that is one weakness which I feel like that I should, as time passes by, I realize, okay, you know what, I should focus on them as well, but I need to focus on my work first and then go towards you.
Okay, so next question. How important is empathy in life?
Empathy is everything. For me, empathy is everything. I feel like that empathy is something which basically makes you even realize the things that even, I mean, as time has passed, I realized that the world is about, it's not about me anymore. It's about other people all over the world who are suffering with so many things. And as time passes by, you realize that it's not about you anymore, and then you start doing things for other people as well. So now, like on my YouTube channel, I'm always promoting other people to start making content.
Okay, one very, very important question. That question is also kind of close to my heart. Hamza Bhatti and Sufism.
Yeah.
Hamza Bhatti किस हद तक सूफी है?
Hamza Bhatti could be the most Sufiest guy on earth if he's very emotional at some times. As I said, emotions have been able to have had a huge impact on my life. But I guess when it comes to that, when it comes to Sufism, I am someone who's close to God, but then again, I am very practical in life. So I don't let things get over, take over the morals and beliefs I already have. So I guess if you say that, at times I'm preaching like anyone on Instagram.
Okay, so Hamza Bhatti, that one incident of your life that you can never forget.
I went to Dubai. I'm going to say this in the camera. I went to Dubai with almost like 6 months of preparation, and I thought that this was the one thing that was going to take me to places. This was one thing in my life that was going to change my life. I spent 3 months there, and I failed miserably. That was the biggest failure of my life, spending almost 6 to 7 months just to go to one place. Coming back from there, spending almost 7 to 8 months in depression, but that was the biggest lesson of my life.
Okay, last question. Since you mentioned depression, I would like it to be on the same topic. How are you your own hero in that phase? How do you survive? How do you get out of it?
You keep on telling yourself, you fake it. Say you fake it till you make it. You fake a future, exactly. You fake a future that, oh, everything's going to be all right. You need to keep telling yourself every day, it's going to be all right. Because you need to, in that depression phase, you could have all the people in the world helping you out, but if you are not willing yourself to get out of it, you're going to stay there. So for me, it was about just telling myself every day that, it's going to be
Does it still come again and again in phases?
There are phases, there are glimpses of that depression, at times, but now that I know how to fight it, so I'm able to manage it.
Okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed this chit chat table talk with Hamza Bhatti. And before we sign off, I would love to ask him to leave you people a message that should be very impactful.
Stop procrastinating. Start today, because the time to start is always now.
Wow, that was very short and powerful. So Hamza, thank you so much. And once we sign off, we're going to have his birthday cake. And thank you for watching, and see you once again in another episode.